everybody, welcome to your midday pause for mindful movement. This series is built so that you can incorporate this into your work week. Just step away from your computer or whatever you're doing and reset. You don't need to be wearing anything specific. You could be in any kind of space. If you want to be on your yoga mat, you can, but it's not necessary here. So the hope is that you can incorporate this into a snack break, bathroom break, lunch break really easily so that we can feel our breath and our body move a little bit and tune in. So let's get started. All right, today we're going to be pumping it up a little bit and get some burn in our muscles. So let's start standing, feet right under your hips, so about 2 fists distance apart. Could even be a little bit wider if you like. We're going to keep our toes forward, bring your hands onto your chest, and we're going to start by sitting down low, like we're coming into a chair pose or a low squat. So we can look down and make sure that our knees are going right over those toes, or if they're wide, they're still tracking neatly. We have that deep crease, deep bend in our knees, tailbone pulling down, so we're also feeling our core start to engage here as we try to keep our shoulders pulled up a little bit. And let's sit down a little bit deeper. And then slowly stand up, pushing our pelvis forward. And sit back down. And back up. Let's keep going with a rhythm here so that we can warm up the legs. Sitting down and back up. Spread through the toes, feet engaged. So we're just taking our arms out of this first. And down, stay down, bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Feel the engagement of your outer legs. So press into your hands slightly, but don't move your legs. Great. And then bring your hands to the insides of your knees and push into that resistance as well. So we can fire up our adductor muscles. And then bring your hands back to your chest. Stand up and back down. And up and back down. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Sit a little bit deeper. Pulse down. Keep it really slow still though. So keep a rhythm, but don't spring between the positions. Go down and up and down and up and down. Micro movement here. Feeling the engagement of our quads. Core holding you up. Now stay down, lift your arms up into your full chair. Feeling the pull of the backs of your shoulders, reaching those arms up, pinkies wrapping towards the face. If you need to have your arms a little bit more in front of you, that's fine, depending on how tight your shoulders are feeling today. And when we pulse down, we're going to pull our hands back, keeping the arms straight still, and pull back, and pull back, and pull back, and we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up, and release your arms down by your side. Now inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend down to the floor. Halfway lift. And release. Plant your hands down. We're going to step back into our plank. So we're getting right into it. We're engaging our core. We're tucking our tailbone under. We're feeling our hamstrings, that part right where our legs connect to our sitting bones is super engaged, kicking down through the heels, bottoms of the feet engaged, pressing down through all parts of our hands, pressing down into our thumb, into the pads of our fingers. Long through the spine. Look down at the floor a little bit in front of you. Feel the broadness of your shoulders, and then bring your knees down to the floor. And go right back up into your plank. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Super powerful here. You got this. 3, 2, 1. And lower your knees back down. Sit back onto your heels and swing your legs around. We're going to roll all the way back down onto the floor. Here we have our heels right under our sitting bones, knees tracking over toes, fingers reaching down towards those toes, pulling our shoulders down, loose neck, rock it side to side to make sure that your neck is not engaged, and then tuck through the core, feeling that pubic bone rolling forward like you're rocking something in your belly button to reach up towards your face, and then push your pelvis up into your bridge, and then roll it back down to the floor, and roll it up, and roll it back down. And we're going to keep going through this a couple more times. Really feeling your knees reaching down towards the wall in front of you, so you're making space, you're imagining space through your joints so that you're not clenching anything, you're moving with your breath, you're bringing fluidity into your body. And we're rolling up and down. Next time you come up, stay, just lower a little bit, lift all the way, lower a little bit, lift all the way, and down, up, down, up, finding all the little parts right in between, pressing up, pressing up, pressing up, stay up, and then starting all the way up at your shoulder blades, start to roll down through your spine. Tuck your knees into your chest, and then reach your hands between your knees to the outsides of your feet, coming into a happy baby for a minute, rocking back and forth, just stretching out, letting the core go, let the glutes go, and then bring your feet back down to the ground right where they were. And roll up to a seat. Bring your hands out in front of you to touch, and hinge back. Now we're going to twist side to side, going into our bunny hop, so you're reaching your hands over, trying to touch the floor on either side of you, bringing your head with you, trying to make sure that your knees are staying in one line. So we're feeling the opposition of our hip as our shoulders as we twist through the core. Making sure that you're breathing, making sure that you're imagining that length through your spine and stability through your lower abdominal muscles in your pelvis. Twisting side to side. Nice. And now we're going to work our way back up off the floor. So we're going to reach forward and change our weight into our hands and hop back into our plank position. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot forward. Curl your back knee down till it's a couple inches off the floor, and stack your spine over it so you're in a lunge with both bent knees. Your front knee is right over your ankle, so you can adjust your feet if you need to a little bit, and you can put your hands on your hips, or if either of these feel good, you can have your hands out like you're a tightrope walker and it's helping you balance, or up overhead like in a warrior one position arms. We're going to pulse down in our lunge, so we're feeling that crease right at our glutes and our hamstrings, really, really deep here, like you could hold a pencil in between those two muscles. We're feeling our core engaged, easy in the knee, so don't go too deep so it feels like it's tweaking or anything, but just lower a little bit, lift a little bit, lower a little bit, lift a little bit. Great job. Now bring your hands back down to the ground, step back into plank. Again, we're still breathing, finding that length. Beautiful job. Step up the left foot, coming into our lunge on the other side. You could change up the arms here, bring them up overhead, out to the sides, cactus on your hips, whatever feels good to you. And we're lowering down and down and down, sucking in navel to spine. Our lower ribs are knitted in. Lowering down, down, down. Really great job. Now step your feet together at the top of your space. This time feet right next to each other, like you're zipping up a seam in the middle of your legs, knees together. Reach your arms up overhead, sit down into your full chair. Now reach one hand higher than the other, leaning to the side and the other. Sway your spine a little bit. Get some reach, some stretch in your armpits. Side to side, side to side. Sit a little bit deeper. This is it. Feel the burn. And then stand all the way up and release your hands down by your side. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more time. Inhale. Feel it reaching all your limbs, all the corners of your body. And exhale, release it. Really great job, guys. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.